I have to admit, sometimes there are films that people absolutely enjoy that I just don't get. This is one of those films. Let's get into it. Hello there, Clapperheads, and welcome to a brand new edition of ClapperCorn Reviews. My name is Nick Dorian. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about the A24 film, I Saw the TV Glow. Now, as I said earlier, I admit that this film, while visually interesting to say the least, I wasn't so thrilled about it. But that's coming from a very personal opinion. There is something with this film. Unfortunately, I just don't get it. Essentially, I Saw the TV Glow follows teenager Owen, who after a classmate introduces him to a mysterious late-night TV show, The Pink Opaque, turns his world upside down into a supernatural world beneath their own. Now, through the trailers as well as the synopsis on the surface, this felt like a very interesting watch. And seeing the fact that A24 was the ones that was distributing this film, it was guaranteed to be something very mysterious and intriguing, just like the rest of their catalogue of films. However, this is one that I'm still failing to grasp. Within the first half of the film, I already started to notice a lot of dramatic pauses and long drawn-out sequences of just silence and music, and that alone was enough for me to start dozing off a little bit. But as the second half came in, it started to delve a little bit into some interesting territory along with supernatural stuff, so that sort of piqued my interest, but still was not enough for me to actually really enjoy this film. As the two of them delve more and more into this TV show, it begins to blur the lines between reality and fiction. However, I knew there was so much more than that. This felt like more of a coming-of-age story and trying to navigate your own being. Director Jane Schoenberg has already cited that this film was sort of an allegory for transgenders. More specifically, that moment in a trans person's life where their identity doesn't necessarily correspond with their assigned gender. Now, I can sort of understand that, and that's why I feel that maybe I wasn't really the target market for this kind of a film. While it doesn't overtly touch on those issues, you can see a sense of it within the story. Seeing these characters' eternal battle of trying to figure out their place in the world as well as who they are on the inside, that was very evident throughout my entire viewing of it. But somehow I feel that this was very drawn out. And maybe that's due to the fact that this was sort of played out like an art house sort of film, which is something that I don't really relate to or I don't watch that much. So that's why I say this is coming from a very personal point of view. However, putting all of the personal views aside, I will say this is definitely something worth watching. While it might not appeal to everybody, you can't deny that this is an almost work of art. It does have a very complex storyline, and the two characters have wonderful backstories and intentions throughout the film. While maybe confusing to some, you can't deny that the visuals as well as the two actors really help push the story along and keep you going all the way until the credits. And also, it was very nice to see the TV show The Pink Opaque really being put on the screen and very, very clearly referenced to Buffy the Vampire Slayer of the late 90s. At the end of the day, I Saw the TV Glow is critically a masterpiece. However, it feels like it might devise a lot of public viewing. You might love this film, you might hate this film, it will go either way, but that doesn't deny the fact that this is an absolute must-watch if you can. So do yourself a favor, I Saw the TV Glow is now available for rental or purchase on digital. Go and get yourself a copy, watch it, and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, because I want to know what other people think about this. And as always, you can check out all our social media. It's all on the screen at the moment: Instagram, TikTok, and of course YouTube. Go and follow and subscribe to those channels for more updates. Thank you so much again for watching. I am Nick Dorian, and until next time, keep watching the movies.